Good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Mariah, and I am a programmer with the Waterloo Public Library. And today, we have a very special guest with us. Today, we have with us Mrs. Dassie Goldman, and she is the program director at the Chabad Lubavitch of the Waterloo region. They service a local Jewish community as well as the Jewish students of campus. Today, she is going to share a story with us. If the Candle Could Speak, the story of Chanukah by Dassie Prus. So I'm going to pass it over to you, and I hope you all enjoy the story time.
Hi everyone, happy Hanukkah. Welcome to our first joint program together with the library. First of all, I have to say a huge thank you to Mariah and Kelly at the Waterloo Public Library, who, though I came to them at a very last minute, they embraced the idea, ran with it, and God willing, this will be the start of many more collaborations together. If you haven't had a chance, go to the library, see the beautiful Hanukkah display in the children's section of the library. It's right when you walk in on your left in a beautiful glass display case. So this story really speaks for itself between the illustrations and the actual story. So I'm not going to elaborate more about Hanukkah. What I did want to tell you, for anybody who didn't see the information yet, tonight on our Zoom account, jewishwaterloo.com/Zoom, at 5:30, we have a menorah lighting together and a donut making workshop with our local Jewish pastry chef, Mirav Levine. And you can find the recipe for the donuts at jewishwaterloo.com/2020. I hope to see you all there. And now on to this amazing story, If the Candles Could Speak by Dassie Prus. As we sit and watch the Hanukkah flames burn, the candles start speaking. Each one takes a turn. The story of Hanukkah we begin to hear, and why there's a holiday at this time of year. Long ago, the red candle begins with a wave of its hand. The Jews lived in Israel. There was peace in the land. They were free to do mitzvot, deeds that are good, and to go up to Jerusalem, where the holy temple stood. Some mitzvot, those are good deeds, the Jewish people did. Tzedakah, which is giving charity, learning Torah, and lighting Shabbat candles on Friday afternoon before Shabbat comes in. They lit the golden menorah every day in the holy temple with olive oil. The purple candle tells us of a mighty Greek king who came with new rules and changed everything. King Antiochus. The Greek soldiers marched right into Israel and said, "We're in charge now, so listen real well. From now on, you Jews must act like the Greek nation. No Shabbat, no Torah, and no Jewish celebrations. Your schools and your synagogues will all be closed down, and we'll put an idol in the center of town." They said, "The temple is ours. No Jews can come near." And they stopped the holy service the Jews held so dear. The Greeks brought inside the temple idols / Greek gods, non-kosher animals. They also removed seals from the jugs of olive oil, making them unfit to use for the menorah. Keep that in mind because that will make a big difference at the end of the story. The white candle continues, its light shining bright. Then brave men cried out, "We'll stand up for what's right." They made a small army called the Maccabees and moved to the hills with their families. They refused to bow to the idols, you see. They knew there's just one God and fought to be free. Their leader was Yehuda, Judah, the Maccabee. Their children hid in caves and learned Torah each day. And when they heard the Greek soldiers coming their way, they pulled out their dreidels and pretended to play. The next candle speaks. Its color is blue. The Maccabees wondered, now what will we do? The Greeks are so many and we are so few. Their army is strong. There are none to compare. Can we go out to battle? Can we fight? Do we dare? Who will win? Mighty soldiers who are wearing armor and riding on elephants? Or simple men with simple weapons? The largest and strongest army in the world? Or a small group of men? The Maccabees were not afraid. What was their secret power? They knew that the Torah and their prayers will help them win. The green candle happily shares with the light. The Maccabees fought with all of their might. They knew with heaven's help that they'd win this fight. And when the Greeks ran away, they saw they were right. The glowing yellow candle can no longer sit, excited to tell how the Jews would not quit. The Maccabees came into the holy temple at last. They cleaned up the mess. They did it so fast. They set up the menorah, stood it tall on the ground, but oil to light it was nowhere to be found. What kind of oil was needed? Do you have a clue? Only olive oil in a sealed jug would do. The joyful orange candle lets out a cheer. A miracle of Chanukah I'd like to share. They searched till they found some oil, just a bit. The only jug with a seal on it. It was enough oil to light for only one day, but it would take 8 days to bring more from so far away. This was a mitzvah they would not delay, so they lit the menorah right then, right away. Amazed, they all watched as the bright holy lights kept burning and burning for 8 days and nights. The proud pink candle goes on to relate, these miracles make this holiday great. Jews around the world each year celebrate by lighting their candles on nights 1 through 8. The Shamash candle. As we watch the candles slowly flicker goodbye, we thank them for the story, and then, oh my! The tall candle calls out, don't pass me by. I am the Shamash with a wish from up high. You should all be brave, Maccabees. Stand for what's right. And throughout the whole year, spread the Chanukah light. You can do acts of goodness and kindness, little things, one by one, and make the world better, a better place for everyone. Happy Chanukah! How do we celebrate Hanukkah? Let's see how many of these you get right. We love lighting our menorah, that's for sure. With colored candles or with olive oil so pure. When the sun goes down and the day is done, it's time to begin the Hanukkah fun. Set up the candles in a nice straight row. The tallest spot is where the shamash will go. Light up the shamash, hold it near, and say your blessings loud and clear. Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu, and so on. Light the candles, start with the new one. You're always going to start from the left to the right and sing happy Hanukkah songs with everyone. For 8 nights we light it with the shamash standing tall, adding each night till there are 8 lights in all. Twirl your dreidel, see the top spin with the Hebrew letters Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin. And remember the brave children so long ago who learned Torah in hiding when the Greeks told them no. Latkes, potato pancakes, are a Hanukkah treat. They remind us of the oil, so tasty to eat. Sufganiyot are donuts fried in oil. Wow, watch how they boil. They're sprinkled with sugar and filled with jelly. Don't eat too many or they may hurt your belly. I know it's sometimes hard not to eat it all. Hanukkah presents, you love them, I bet. Or maybe it's Hanukkah gelt that you'll get. Gelt is a Yiddish word for money. Chocolate coins taste really taste yummy. That's the end. Happy Hanukkah. Thank you so much, Mariah and the Waterloo Public Library for helping bring Hanukkah to the wider Jewish community. I did want to make a mention also for those who may not have seen that we have a storybook trail up in Waterloo Park starting after the bridge at by the train station, go Room Drive on the promenade that is winter maintained. So go and enjoy that as well. And we're so grateful for helping us bring Chanukah to the community and your amazing work and to much more.
Thank you so much. It means a lot to us that you wanted to share this with us. And I have mentioned it before in my potato latke program that I did, but we think it's so important to recognize every community within Kitchener, Waterloo, Cambridge. So thank you for bringing your traditions to us. And I too hope we can continue this partnership. So feel free to reach out anytime.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day and happy Hanukkah. Enjoy the rest.
Thank you. Have a good day, guys.